Yo, what is going on guys? This is Swerve and welcome back to another Jurassic World Evolution video. In today's Jurassic World Evolution video, we are going to go through a prediction or a hopeful DLC pack that could be the Spinosaurid pack. Now I had this script written for a long time. Sadly, I lost it, but I was able to recover it, so I thought, why not make a video and bring this to you guys now? So, I believe just after we got the 1.7 update, where we had the Spinosaurus feeder, I thought it would be incredible for Frontier to make a Spinosaurus DLC. The reason for this is that I highly doubt that Suchomimus, Baryonyx, Spinosaurus and Spinoraptor would be the only dinosaurs to use that fish feeder. I thought it'd be really cool to get more hype around the fish feeder to include a new DLC such as a Spinosaurid DLC. Now this, again, some of you guys are going to say it's take it as it's confirmed. It's not confirmed, it's just my prediction, my hopeful ideas. Like, I tend to do this quite often, and I do say in the title they are predictions, so please pay attention to that. But this is another prediction DLC in hope that we do get something similar, or if Frontier ever watch this, they know exactly what type of dinosaurs to put in a pack like this. So I've come up with five dinosaurs. I explain why later in the script of what dinosaurs I believe would be incredible to be added in a possible Spinosaurid DLC. Nevertheless, let's get straight into the video. First up, in the Spinosaurid's pack prediction, we have the dinosaur which is very similar to Spinosaurus, Oxalaia. Oxalaia is dubbed as the Brazilian Spinosaurus, being found in the Alcantara Formation in northern Brazil in 1999. It lived in the Cretaceous period, roughly around 100.5 million years ago to 93.9 million years ago. Oxalaia is a strange type of Spinosaurid. Despite being identified as a new species of Spinosaurids, it was only ever discovered in 1999 with just 2 fossils. Parts of its cranium and teeth were discovered but had distinct features about them that was not found in any Spinosaurid ever found before, or even any theropods. It had a very well sculpted secondary palate, which is an anatomical structure which separates the nasal cavity to the oral cavity. It was also estimated to be around 12 to 14 meters in length and around 6,000 kilograms, very similar to the current Spinosaurus, but a little bit smaller. With what I discovered about the Oxalaia, it's safe to say that this can be a unique dinosaur. With artists and paleo impressions of the Oxalaia looking similar to the Spinosaurus, I know Frontier could add it with unique features like a bone bump on its snout or more ridged spine around its body. Instead of having a perfect semicircular spine like the Spinosaurus, the Oxalaia could have a spiky and bumpy spine instead. Moving on to my second prediction for the Spinosaurid pack, it will be the fan favourite and well known Irritator. Finding information about this dinosaur is very irritating, to say the least. Get it? Irritating? Irritator? Never mind. But many websites couldn't agree on exactly what the Irritator was. The best information I found out about this dinosaur was very interesting, however. The Irritator was also Brazilian, most likely coexisting with the Oxalaia, and was also discovered in the Romaldo Formation. The way it was discovered was surprisingly with a nearly complete skull. It was predicted to be around half the size of the Oxalaia, standing around 7 to 8 meters long, and weighed about 1,000 kilograms. It lived around 113 million years ago to 100.2 million years ago, which meant it died off during the rise of our previous Spinosaurid. The name Irritator comes from the irritation paleontologists had when fragments of the skull was missing for a complete skull. Fun fact of the Irritator 2, first fossils of it was illegally sold to the Natural History Museum of Stuttgart in Germany. Currently the best made fossils are in Tokyo and Rio de Janeiro. Our third Spinosaur is called the Ostafrikasaurus. What a name. The Ostafrikasaurus has already made it into the Jurassic World franchise, but in Jurassic World, the game, on mobile devices. Ostafrikasaurus is a genus of Spinosaurid theropod dinosaur known from the Jurassic period of the Tandaguru in Tanzania. So very similar to the current Kenjasaur that we have in the Tandaguru beds dig site we already have in JWE. This smaller Spinosaurid lived around 152 to 145 million years ago. Something interesting about this dinosaur is the fact we have no estimation or confirmation about the size of this Spinosaurid. The only length we have of it is the tooth bone that's 49 millimeters long. This also means we have no weight category for it either. Since we don't know much about the appearance, it's not like Frontier can't whip out their own model like they did with the Metriacanthosaurus, since I do love the design of that current dinosaur in the game. A little fun fact about the Ostafrikasaurus is that although we can be certain that the teeth belong to the new species of Spinosaurid, the teeth also gave a remarkable evidence that it could be a Ceratosaur or even a family member close to the Torvosaurus. But as current findings suggest, we can keep calling it a Spinosaur for now. Now I know these dinosaur packs tend to only have 3 dinosaurs in them, but since Oxalaia could be similar to the Spinosaurus, and if Frontier don't want to create their own Ostafrikasaurus model, then there's another 2 on this list. Coming in on 4th spot, we have Ichthyovenator. This dinosaur is also a genus of Spinosaurus that lived during the early Cretaceous of what is now known as Laos. It was found in the Gres Superius Formation, which would also be a new addition to the game. It was approximately 7.5 meters to 9 meters in length and lived 125 to 113 million years ago. What I really like about this dinosaur is the resemblance to Baryonyx and Concavenator, with the structure of the Baryonyx and the spine of the Concha. The spine looks awesome, where it seems normal until a dip in the spine causing a unique ridge down across its back. Having Ichthyovenator as a new medium-sized dinosaur would be a wonderful sight to see, an amazing way to bump up the Spinosaurus category. Siamosaurus is our final Spinosaurid of the list. The Siamosaurus will pose very similar to the Baryonyx in size in Jurassic World Evolution. However, Siamosaurus is potentially a dubious genus of the Spinosaurid that lived around 130 to 125 million years ago during the early Cretaceous period in what is now known as northeast Thailand. In length, the Siamosaurus was about 9.1 meters, and that's around the same as the Baryonyx. There's still very little known about the Siamosaurus, however it closely resembles the Spinosaurus as it's thought to have a small crest on the top of its snout as well as a spined ridge going down its back. No matter if we get a DLC like this or not, I feel like I have picked a decent possible roster for a hopeful Spinosaurid DLC pack in the future. Now, I understand that some things there didn't quite add up with a few Spinosauruses. Again, half the script was written today, half the script was written, I don't know, not 12 months ago, like 9 months ago. And, you know, it's a bit hard trying to read off a script I've already read kind of thing, and I got that information from somewhere. But if there's any Spinosaurs that I may have left out, why not let me know in the comment section down below, because I do check out every single comment, and it's unique just to learn about all of these new dinosaurs. Like, I never heard about the Siamosaurus, I heard about the Oxalaia, but I thought I'd do a little bit more research about it. Ostafrikasaurus, again, I heard about it, did a bit of research about it, and obviously Ichthyovenator, and obviously Ichthyovenator is probably the only one that I pretty much knew a lot about. Now, I do believe I have posted a decent looking roster for this possible Spinosaurid pack. The only thing now we have to wait on is if Frontier will release new DLC. Now, releasing new DLC will... It hasn't happened for a long time, let's be honest, and I feel like we are going to have to wait just that little bit longer due to the you-know-what pandemic that is happening across the world. This caused our workers at Frontier to start working from home. Although that they can still make DLC from home, it doesn't mean that there is going to be a slight regression in their plans. But I'm still remaining hopeful that maybe we will get somewhat of 3 DLCs this year. Fingers crossed for that. I really do hope we can see something like that, and if we don't, I'm sorry to give you a bit of too much hope, but I thought this video is kind of needed. You know, we've had no hype for a DLC in a long time. We've had no hype for Jurassic World Evolution. We've had no reason to hype, to be honest, and you know, you guys still coming back and seeing my videos on Jurassic World Evolution does honestly mean a lot, because I understand it's not as much fun as you guys are taking it now, and since there's not much content being announced or many updates, like from the start there wasn't much updates or content, you guys may sort of, I don't know, track away from this game, but the fact that you are still coming back and watching my videos honestly does mean a lot, and that's why I keep making content for you guys on this game, because no matter what, I know you guys are always going to be there for me, and that honestly, that type of fan base is all I ask for. Now again, let me know what Spinosaurs I may have missed in the comment section down below, and let me know what you think of my 5 picks of Spinosaurids, and if they could be used for a possible Spinosaurid pack, maybe, you know, integrating it with the Spinosaurus feeder. I would love to see that. But in the meantime, I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. Obviously, if you have enjoyed today's video, why not smash that like button? Let's try and hit 100 likes on this video. Why not? Big milestone. I've never actually asked for 100 likes, but let's try and hit it. Why not? And we are so close to 13,000 subscribers, and we are only 5 days away from my birthday. Although I wanted to hit 15,000 on my birthday, I will settle for 13,000, as that's still relatively good growth. So again, thank you very much for watching today's video. Like, comment, and subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you in the next video. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. It's been Swerve, and peace out. Quickly, before I end off this video, I just want to say a huge thank you to everyone who has pledged to my Patreon this month. It's truly a wonderful thing you have done to help me out on YouTube. Please know that pledging to my Patreon is never expected, and you've helped me out enough by deciding to click on this video and watch it. If you do wish to check out my Patreon, and help me survive on YouTube, there's a link in the description down below where you can see all of the possible benefits to gain on my channel. A huge thank you again, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye.